Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are starting a new series on masters admissions abroad. So today we have Gayatri here with us who is currently pursuing her masters from RWU University of Applied Sciences in mechatronics. So she is here to share her experience. We're going to talk to her about how life in Germany is, why she chose Germany as the destination for her masters, and we're going to talk to her about a lot of more things. So let's get started and talk to her and get her advice and understand her experience. Hi Gayatri, firstly, welcome to my channel and congratulations on all your achievements. And thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
Hi Jishnu, thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah, so would you like to start by introducing yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hello everyone. I'm Gayatri Patil. I finished my bachelor's in mechanical engineering from VIT Chennai in 2022, and currently I'm pursuing masters in mechatronics at the Ravensburg-Weingarten University in Germany. I'm right now in the third semester of my course, and I'm interning at AVL Software and Functions in the ADAS Safety Department.
Okay, that's really great. So, we've come here to understand your journey and how you've gotten into your university. So, first, maybe we can start discussing about how you chose Germany as your destination for doing your masters.
Yeah, having graduated from mechanical engineering, I was a bit uncertain initially, but I was sure about the fact that I wanted to do something in the field of industrial robotics or automobiles.
Okay.
And I did not want to deviate much from the core. So, after doing a lot of research and speaking to a few seniors, I found Germany to be a good choice, mainly because the course structure over here in German universities is quite flexible.
Okay.
Like you have an option of choosing from a wide range of courses. Like you can also uh, attend interdisciplinary courses.
Hmm.
And since I hadn't figured out exactly in what I have to go forward, so I thought
Right.
this would be a good deal.
Hmm.
And moreover, the tuition fees over here in most of the German public universities is very less. Um, we just have to um contribute for the semesters.
Okay.
There's a semester contribution that needs to be made.
Hmm.
Although my university has a separate tuition fee as well, so
Okay.
I did not quite benefit with that,
Hmm.
but that was one of the reasons also for choosing Germany for the masters.
Masters. Okay. Okay. And how did you like shortlist on universities, or how did you do that process?
So, shortlisting universities was a little bit tedious for me because the course that I wanted to go for
Hmm.
wasn't available at a lot of universities in English.
Okay.
So, I had very little options to choose from.
Hmm.
And since in Germany, it's not only about your GRE scores.
Right.
It's rather about your entire academic profile, the curriculum that you had during your bachelor's,
Hmm.
the credits that you've earned, the course structure, everything.
Hmm.
So after analyzing all of these things and like going through a lot of universities' websites,
Hmm.
I found like 3 to 4 universities which had English taught courses.
Okay.
Again, the language also is a barrier because the course that you are looking for would have the exact, like, would have a really appealing course structure,
Hmm.
but it will be taught in German.
Okay.
So that was also one of the things that came in the way. So I had like about 3 to 4 universities
Okay.
listed,
Hmm.
and yeah, I got into two of them.
Okay, that's great. And now that we were talking about GRE and language barriers, so what were the exams that you had to take for going, like, for that are compulsory for getting going into a college in Germany? Like, Are there any language tests that you have to finish, or what was that about?
Yeah, so talking about GRE first, GRE is not mandatory. Like, it's not like you have to give GRE to get into any colleges, but
Okay.
there are some colleges that do consider GRE scores, and there are colleges that clearly state in their website to not send them any GRE scores because
Okay.
they won't be considering them.
Okay.
So for that, you really need to look up into the website of
Website.
the university that you're targeting.
Okay.
Secondly, you need to do IELTS. That's there. TOEFL is also accepted, but in Germany, mostly it's IELTS that's accepted.
Okay.
Again, that information can be found on the website.
Hmm.
Thirdly, some universities also conduct a test for the particular course that you're applying. So it's not like a generic test about your language skills or like general aptitude.
Okay.
It's more towards determining whether they can offer you an admit or not.
Okay. Okay.
So not all universities have that though, but yeah, a few of them have it. Also, there are interviews at times, like TU Munich conducts interviews
Okay.
for certain students to determine whether they can admit them or not.
Okay.
So apart from that, coming to the language requirements, there are, if your course is English taught, mostly you need not write language exams in India.
Okay.
But if your course is German taught and you want to go ahead with that, you might have to show them a proof of, I think, B2 level of German proficiency.
Okay. 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 And apart from this, like, how did you build your profile that is getting it aligned towards your course or towards your university?
So right from the beginning, I wanted to go for masters after finishing my bachelor's.
Okay.
Although I wasn't sure in which field, but I was sure masters had to be done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I spent some time um doing research publications, and I did some projects that were towards industrial automation or something related to mechatronics. And I was trying to make my profile a bit interdisciplinary because mechatronics
Okay.
is an interdisciplinary field. It's like a combination of two of them,
Yeah.
three of them.
Hmm.
So I spent some time gaining skill sets. Like I spent time learning a programming language. Then I also took up a course. Like I took up electives in VIT about mechatronics and the related subject areas. And yeah, research publications and certain online courses as well from Coursera and
Okay.
EDX.
Okay.
All these platforms. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for all your advice. And like, what would be your suggestions for anybody who's trying to or mainly targeting Germany? Do you have anything that you want to share from your experience?
Yeah, so one thing that I have realized over here is that since I came immediately after finishing my bachelor's, I have no work experience, but uh, during the past 1 year, I've realized if I would have had work experience, it would have definitely added on to my profile.
Okay.
Because while applying for internships over here, I didn't have a lot to present.
Okay.
So I think it would be good if you gain some work experience and then come here. Although it's totally fine if you come here as a fresher because I came here directly and I know a lot of people over here, a lot of my classmates have come without a work experience.
Okay.
So that's totally not a problem, but having one would always give you an edge. And it's okay to not have everything figured out because over here in Germany, you also have an option of changing your course or changing universities
Right.
after finishing one semester.
Okay.
And the timeline for the course is not really restricted that you have to finish it in
Okay.
2 years or 4 semesters.
Hmm.
You can stretch it up to 5 or 6 semesters.
Okay.
So that's also an option if you plan on gaining 1 year
Hmm.
work experience
In
over
between.
here in Germany,
Hmm.
say while doing an internship or something.
Right.
So you can do that, and that way your master's course will just stretch on to 3 years, that is 6 semesters.
Okay.
So that's also a possibility. So it's totally fine. And also, I would suggest to look into the language aspect also,
Right.
because it's important to know German over here. There are certain companies that clearly
Hmm.
state they need a particular language requirement,
Right.
even for internships.
Okay.
So
Okay.
these things could be considered.
Okay, thank you so much. And lastly, how's your like life going in Germany? Anything that you good experiences, bad experiences, anything that you would like to share?
Yeah, so initially it was a bit difficult for me to get accustomed to the weather
Hmm.
and the culture over here,
Okay.
but gradually I got accustomed to it. Now it's all uh, going good.
Okay.
I go to the office. I work as I'm interning. I have to work 8 hours. It's a full-time internship.
Okay.
Apart from that, yeah, the weather conditions are a bit harsh over here, but again, you kind of adapt to it. It's been a year and 3 months to me now over here
Hmm.
in Germany, so it's quite good. And I guess everybody has a share of their good and bad
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cultural shock, I'd say I did have some in the beginning,
Okay.
but yeah, in about 3 to 4 months' time, I got adapted to it really well.
Okay, that's really great. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and your suggestions. And yeah, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much for having me here. It was nice talking to you.